I don't remember exactly which grade it was, but the science teacher took a bunch of us to hear a lecture. At the time I was going to school in London, England, where I was born, and he took us to a place called the Royal Institution. The Royal Institution was created a couple of hundred years ago and was a forum for public lectures in science. The lecturer on the time I went was called Lawrence Bragg. He was distinguished for winning a Nobel Prize exactly 100 years ago today. So at the time he was lecturing to me, he was already relatively old. But I found his lecture inspirational. This guy that was talking about science and doing experiments, and that struck me as very neat. And that had a lasting impression on me. And I must say, after that experience, I worked a little harder at school. I mean, physics appealed to me. The characters in physics appealed to me. You know, who were these geniuses that thought? Who was this guy Dirac that invented antimatter? If I think back to how did I make this transition, I would say work hard, play hard. As an undergraduate, I was a member of the darts team in the local pub. I mean, but during the week, I was pretty serious. So university is about this experience, but there's no substitute for a core expertise, which I call your toolbox. I gave lectures about molecules at the local art college, about symmetry and form in nature. After my PhD, I did the usual route that academic would follow. I became a postdoc. I got a wonderful opportunity to go to Canada in 1968, that was, to join a big research lab and focus on research. So the next part of my career was devoting all my time to research. I was elected by the UK Royal Society, which is their National Academy of Science. It's the US National Academy of Sciences. It's the American Academy of Arts and Sciences that was founded by Benjamin Franklin. The one with the big red star on it is the National Academy of Canada, Academy of the Developing World, or what they like to call themselves is the World Academy of Sciences elected me. So one of the things I'm focused on at the moment in the group is trying to get a pill that we can take against the flu. Another thing we've been working on for about 10 years is something that will destroy nasty bacteria. You know, maybe a cut went bad and we're getting 90% cure. Whether we'll ever become a compound that makes it into the drugstore, I don't know, but we're well on that way.